GZM Shows and the creators of 6 Minutes are rolling out their newest audio adventure with the podcast Discovering Dad. A cautious single dad with a secret past and his rebellious kids embark on a thrilling quest complete with hidden treasure, villains, and a family curse. New episodes of Discovering Dad roll out weekly starting June 11th on Apple Podcasts. Follow the show so you never miss an episode, or listen early and ad-free as a GZM Shows subscriber. Go to gzmshows.com to learn more.
The thing that I fought tooth and nail to bring my son into is Dungeons and Dragons. That is the ultimate solution to parenthood.
I'm Alexis Ohanian. In my podcast, Business Dad, I'm hoping to open up the conversation about balancing careers and family. I talked to Rainn Wilson. I wanted to learn more about Rainn's advice to play D&D with your kids. Business Dad is available now, so be sure to listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
And now, listen to this on the Toddcast podcast.
Chances are you'll likely best know actor Kerry Cahill as Diane from The Walking Dead, but she's been in a ton of stuff you'd know from over the years. Free State of Jones with Matthew McConaughey. She was Lieutenant Whitley in Terminator Genisys. She was in NCIS New Orleans, True Detective, Snitch, Battleship, and a bunch more. And it was a really good interview. She's a gifted actor, engaged, chill, relaxed, which you'll hear in the full 23-minute conversation. Kerry talked about what led her down the acting path, the hardest thing about acting. She told the story about seeing Lilith Fair as her first concert. We talked about legalized marijuana, the shows that she was binge watching at the time. She shared a gnarly near-death story being held at gunpoint. We talked about Ryan Reynolds and how the role of Deadpool was kind of made for him. And Kerry told the story of landing the role of Diane in The Walking Dead and how it all shook out. Listen to this.
So I had auditioned for The Walking Dead about probably 7 or 8 times over the course of the 6 seasons. Mm-hmm. And this time I actually auditioned for Gavin's role. Mm. They were considering having a woman play that, and I auditioned with those. They mess up the sides so nobody can really know what's going on. But I auditioned for that, and I didn't get that one, obviously. So what happened is basically, like, I think 4 days later, my agent called me and was like, so you didn't get Gavin, but, and she was like, you know, Scott wants you for Diane. And so what I've figured out happened is, you know, if you're a showrunner for any TV show, you sort of keep a little roster either in your head or in, like, sort of a back corner of your office of people that you want to use that are good, but they didn't fit that role. Mm-hmm. And that's sort of what I had landed on. And so I got I did not audition for Diane. I just sort of got chosen for it, which feels really cool, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Right?
Yeah, it really does. It just feels amazing when you're like, wait, what? How did I get this role?
Yeah.
Listen to This on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Tedco RV Supplies in Langley, an ICBC-approved repair shop. Visit them on Facebook and Twitter at Tedco RV Supplies.
Talmor is my home. My family have worked the land for generations. My gran says the island does not belong to us, but we belong to the island. And we must be ready, for a great evil is coming, and death follows with it.
Listen and subscribe to the latest season of Undertow, The Harrowing, a Storyglass production presented by Realm, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Alexis Ohanian. You may know me as one of the co-founders of Reddit, but more recently, a large part of my identity is being a father to my 2 wonderful daughters. In my podcast, Business Dad, I'm hoping to open up the conversation about balancing careers and family. The one thing I constantly hear successful people say, without fail, is that they wish they'd spent more time with their kids. That's time no one can get back. So I decided to create Business Dad, to engage in the conversation about how we're spending our time now, providing a forum for successful dads to share their joys and challenges of being a working parent. You'll get to hear from a wide range of business dads, from Rainn Wilson and Guy Raz to Todd Carmichael and Shane Battier. And while this podcast will talk about business and will definitely be featuring dads, I think everyone can learn something from these incredible conversations as we unpack the expectations we all have about careers, relationships, and ourselves. Business Dad is available now, so be sure to listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.